Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie or Cakes, and oh my god, it is 2024. This is crazy to me. I hope all of you guys had an awesome holiday season. I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you had a really great New Year's Eve, and just Happy New Year's, you guys. Today, we are just going to be playing in some makeup, traditional get ready with me to go nowhere. I have so many things that I want to do with this channel, and I feel like for me, I've just had like a low self-confidence issue where I'm like, I don't think people are gonna like this, so I'm just not even gonna make the video. And I feel like this year, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm just gonna create whatever it is I want to create. I love making beauty content, but it isn't the only thing that I want to do. I want to, interweave more gaming content onto my channel. I have tons of VODs of all these games that I've played, and I'm just not sure if I want to upload them just as is, if I want to do minimal edits, or if I just want to maybe stream on YouTube. I don't mind trying that. But I don't know. It's a work in progress for me. I took a break from streaming, and my first stream back was yesterday. We played some Horizon Zero Dawn, which is one of my favorite games ever, and we just had a really, really good time. So I'm really happy about that. I am using the Revolution Beam Dream Face and Body Illuminating Primer. I mean, it's nice. It does leave a really cool pink tint to it, which I think is really cool, but I don't think it's for everybody. It is moisturizing though. As you can see, it does leave a kind of cool pinkish cast, but I feel like it also would not look good on every skin tone either, because it might make me look a little ashy if I don't rub it in just right. But if you're just going out and you don't really want to do a full face, I think this is kind of a cool option to use, because it does make you look shiny, but also kind of pink. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool, but I ended up barely using it last year. So my goal is to also really focus on my skincare and my face products, because every single time I see a palette, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that, and that's the only thing that comes to mind, when really I don't have that many face products, and I'm actually hitting pan on a lot of it now. So I'm kind of seeing what's on the market. I know that there's all of these new products coming out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, should I invest in skincare, or should I invest in like foundation, concealer? Because I'm slowly but surely hitting pan on a lot of these things. Okay, so it leaves a really interesting pink cast. I don't know if you can see the pink well on my camera, but you definitely can see like the shine that it gave me. Gonna go in with my Joelle Ultimate Blender brush, because first I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze to kind of cover up my dark spots instead of using my red color corrector. It's something I've been doing more often, and honestly, I don't know why, but it's pretty close to my skin tone. And so sometimes if I don't want to do full face of makeup, I will just spot conceal with this instead. And I think it does a really good job. Just gonna do light taps. See that spot on my nose? Pretty much gone. In person, you can only see it just a little bit, and that's what I want. Yeah, I don't want to spread it out too far. Okay, now I am going to go on, actually I'm going to use a little bit more right here. Bear with me, bear with me. Now I am going to be using the LA Girl Tinted Foundation in Warm Sienna. This one I'm probably down to about here. And I stopped using it for a while, but again, I really want to use up a ton of the product that I have on me. And not really focus on palettes. I'm just going to use dots because it's not coming out the way that it used to. And that's a problem. I look like I'm getting a procedure done. I feel like because this is just a tinted foundation, you can still kind of see the shininess from that primer peeking through, which is kind of what I wanted. Yeah, you can definitely still see it. This is a buildable foundation, but I think I just want the one layer. And now I'm going to go in with, I'm debating on if I want to use my Maybelline Fit Me in 50 Cafe or my JOA Wand Me Up Concealer in Cafe. They're both feeling very light. I think I'm actually going to go in with Maybelline. Alright, how are we feeling? I think I look just okay. I am going to contour my nose with one of the few contours that I have, my e.l.f. Turks and Caicos. I've already hit pan, and this is my second time hitting pan with this, and when it's gone, she's gone. I'm gonna replace it with something that's current, something that's not discontinued. So I don't want too much. Is it working? Okay, moving on, we are going to, I guess I'll put on blush and highlight. I am going to be using two blushes. One is from Sailor Moon and Colourpop. This one is Cat's Eye. I mean, it's like a pink slightly peach. It's got silver flecks in it. I still use it from time to time. And then I am going to be using this one from that BH Cosmetics palette. It's the only more peachy one that I have at the moment. We're going to take this one. The question is always, can you see it? So I gotta be kind of aggressive. I can see it on me. I don't know if the camera can see it. It's very subtle. And keep it high. It just sounds so violent. I'm just like... Okay, and then I'm gonna go on top with this one. Oh boy. It's like you can see it, but not too much. For some reason, I've really been into red blush lately, and so I've really been using my Rare Beauty one because that's like the only true red I have. And for some reason, I just didn't feel like wearing red today. Today, I actually feel like going more neutral with like brown and orange. So I pulled out this Line Friends and Cream Shop palette in Warm and Toasty. It's pretty basic, and honestly, it's not something that I use. If you've seen other videos on my channel, then you know I prefer color. But today, I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna be basic. And not basic as in like a bad thing. Just, I don't want to do too much today. I really don't. So I am going to actually remember to powder down today. I think I'm going to use my e.l.f. My e.l.f. HD powder and Soft Luminance. It's pretty good. I only have like 2 or 3 powders, so I think I'm going to use that one. I just like to go in and press it in. And then I'm going to go in with that loose layer. Here's that looser layer. Oh my. It's a tongue twister. Because I don't remember if this palette does a lot of fallout. Just to be on the safe side, I will powder. Going in with my Revlon Super Base that I typically use. Although I did just get the Urban Decay Potion Primer again. And I don't hate it. I still like it a lot. But I think this is feeling kind of light. So I think, again, I'd like to pan it. And I have actually started decluttering. It wasn't anything like big, so that's why I decided I didn't want to record it, even though I know like decluttering videos are pretty popular for the most part. I just didn't think it was enough to warrant me doing that. I am getting rid of palettes. I'm getting rid of like some face products, mainly to my friends, and then I do sell on Mercari and Poshmark. So I've been doing that just to kind of prep myself for the new year, because I really want to tone down on my consumption of beauty products, because it started getting really bad. And I was like, you know what? I don't need all of this. Even if I want all of it, I don't need all of it. Press it in some more. And a little on my under eye. Again, I don't know what look I want to do. I think I do want to at least use the orange and probably a brown, because that's kind of all I have. Let's get started. I think I'm going to reach into this right here, which is buttercream. It's got kind of an orange base to it, but it's a very nice brown. What I will say is the palette is pigmented. It's good. Like, there's nothing wrong with the formula. It's pretty good. It's the color story I wasn't really drawn to. But if not for this pretty good base, you would not be able to see that. That's basically Debbie toned. This is the shade Debbie. Then I think I'm gonna go in with It's Awkward, the only like true orange in the palette. That's a matte. So let me tell you guys how my Christmas went. I was really excited because I already kind of knew at least one of the presents that I was gonna get. My partner got me this limited edition copy of this new game that's coming out, but it's on Game Boy Advance. Like, it's to celebrate the what is that word? Anniversary. That's the word it was lodged in my brain. It's to celebrate like the anniversary, I guess, the launch of the Game Boy Advance. So it came with the game on a Game Boy Advance cartridge. Here's the thing. It's coming from the UK, and yeah, it didn't arrive. So I'm still excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I just really wanted to open it on Christmas Day. But I'm still looking forward to it. I'm still looking out for it. It still hasn't arrived, but it's coming from the UK. And I'm pretty patient, so. And then both me and my partner got these really cool like generators, because the power does go out semi-frequently where I live, so we got generators for the PC, and I was like, that's actually super thoughtful. I'm really happy about it. And then we also got these tickets for the Cirque du Soleil Echo in Atlanta, and like, I've never been to the Cirque before. My partner has, and the funny thing is, we got the tickets on Christmas Day, but they were for New Year's Eve. So we got to spend New Year's Eve in Atlanta, and it was fun. It was really fun. I loved it. We did get goodie bags, and like, I got this really cool sweatshirt, and I loved it. It was the VIP experience, so the people kept coming around with like hors d'oeuvres to serve us, and I felt obligated to eat everything that was given to me, so I kind of did, until eventually I was like, I'm sorry, I can't take it anymore. But it was really, really cool. It was really fun. 10 out of 10. I would love to do it again, honestly. I'm going in with this middle shade, the darkest shade in the palette. It's called Sweetheart. I feel like it doesn't do enough contrast. No, it does. But you've got to really build it up. But yeah, that was a really, really great experience. Atlantic Station is fun, and we don't go there very often, so I was pretty happy about it. fun. When we came home, I gamed with some friends. We had, you know, a little drinky drink. It was all in all a very good time. I had fun. I'm not the type to party on New Year's Eve, at least not anymore. Back in the day, oh my god. I think I'm gonna go in with, I think probably this, but it's a little deep. But I could just top it. Yeah, let's try this one. It's called Lovin' You. Their shimmers are pretty smooth. I think the palette's like 15, if it's still available. It's very orange. And because of my tendency to get rid of stuff, I don't really have that much orange in my collection anymore, which is so weird to me. So I've got it mostly on. I am going to clean up the edges. There's like minimal fallout. It's nothing crazy. Wow, these like foiled shades are really, really nice. So I think I am going to go in with Shine On, which is the shimmer right here. But I'm gonna use a brush. I love putting shimmer on my under eye. Again, there's a little bit of fallout, but nothing crazy. I was more concerned with the mattes having fallout, and they didn't really have that. Yeah, so I did clean it up with this shade so you can kind of see it better. I think one side has a bit more orange on it. I really like the shimmer. I feel like the mattes, it's just not deep enough. Oh, and I also want to use this golden honey. So I'm gonna try again with more of that Sweetheart shade, the deepest shade in here. And then whatever's left on the brush, I will go on my under eye. Ooh, actually, I think I want to put a little bit more on my under eye. Right underneath my eye bags, which are massive. Because why not? And then for highlighter, I've been really liking my Beetlejuice highlighter with Revolution. Oh my gosh, I did not think that I was gonna like it as much as I do, but like when I saw it, it instantly piqued my interest. And I'm gonna be using this one on the bottom. It's kind of like a peachy gold. And I don't want to use too much. I do kind of like it on the apples of my cheeks and then right on the tip of my nose. Okay, and then right on my eyebrow, which I also forgot to draw on before we got this far. But we're here, we're in it. That, actually, I think I put on a little too much. Yeah, I can see just like the littlest bit of fallout, but that's fine. And then I am gonna fill in my brows really quickly. I had it in my hand the whole time. This is my new e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in, it doesn't say what color, but it's probably like the deepest brown. And then I'm also going to be using my JOA Brow Super Hold Brow Setter, which is one of my favorites. I don't think I can get it anymore, and mine is kind of nasty and goopy. I'm still going to use it though. And I do need to recut my brows just a little bit. But yeah, since it's running pretty low, I'm just trying to use up as much as possible. And I'm going to run through it one more time with this dry spoolie. Then I think I'll fill it in just a little bit. You might be asking yourself, why didn't you fill it in first? You know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It still works even on the, like, gel, so I don't feel the need to always do it first. It just depends on if I want it to be really, really dark, then yeah, I'll do it first. But sometimes I just want to fill in a little bit. I also haven't done my brows this way in a while. I definitely went back to just using my favorite eyeliner gel. So I'm a little rusty when it comes to this method. I also feel like one brow is cut a little higher than the other. So that makes it just a little bit more difficult to get them just right. So close. Okay, brows, that's as good as it's going to get, and I'm okay with that. Eyeliner, I actually have quite a few. My Rare Beauty is finally running low. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it. I've been really actually enjoying the Chucky ones that I got, and then the one that I'm like, oh my god, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil in, I guess the shade is 0 black. I really like it. I really like it, even though I don't really like gel like eyeliners. This one, for me, out of all the ones that I've tried, this is probably my favorite, and I will be buying a full size once I run out of this one. Look at that. It literally does just glide right on. Again, I don't think I'll be able to match up to my other eye, but we will try. And the answer is no, they don't match up. I mean, they're still really pretty. I think I'm gonna fix it up with, maybe with my Glamlite pencil. Sorry, I'm just trying to line them up. Oh, I wish they matched because it's so pretty, but they don't. It's still really pretty. They just don't match, that's all. And then I think I'm gonna use a 24/7 on my bottom borderline. Again, it's just so nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna press in to that highlighter a little bit. And then the last thing we're gonna do is lips. So I have two oranges that I'm debating between. I've got the Colourpop Harry Potter Ron Weasley shade, which is really nice. And then I also have the Lunar Beauty shade in Hallows Eve. It's a liquid lip. One of the only reasons I got it is because it was orange and I really wanted, like, specifically orange liquid lips. We'll see how it goes. I am gonna line with my favorite BFF4. They could at least come back with a shade. You could give it a different name. I could do just a nude, but I really want to try the orange. So I think I'm going to go in with the Ron one because it is slightly deeper. I feel like it looks way brighter on camera. It is not that bright in person. I am going a little bit on top of the lip liner to blend them in a little more. The last things is my Maybelline The Falsies Flared. There's like barely any left in it. I could probably declutter it now because I promise you I've used it for all that it's worth. And that's the final look. Thank you so much for supporting me, for giving me your time, your attention. I cannot tell you enough how much I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by, for liking, for commenting, for just tell me how I'm doing, tell me your favorites, tell me your least favorites. Again, thank you so much. And 2024, I've got so many things planned, and just watch out. It's gonna be a wonderful time. Drink some water and have a wonderful day. Bye!